Rapping about that it is since I was legit. Represent, that's legit. Ask your mom about it. Coldest story ever told. When the storm had hit my home, I was out there on the road, I ain't had nowhere to go. They used to turn their nose, and man, they done, I suppose this the life I chose. Every day, man, it's a show.
Y'all know that's my theme song. Love it. It gives me hype every time I get on here. Hey, check this out. You guys, it's Authentic Ears. We're back here for another week. And we also have a very special guest coming on. I really feel like they've been pre-gaming. Sterling Conquest. He's finna come to the screen real soon. So, hey, let's give it up for Sterling. We finna see what he gonna say because he been talking smart.
Behind the scenes. Sterling been having a lot to say.
What it do, Frat? What's good?
Good. What's good? What's going on?
What's up, Sterling? It's a divide, you know what I'm saying, in the relationship in the Black community. Let's just go ahead on and talk about it. It's a divide in the Black community because we are not supporting each other. But as a Black woman who has endured, there are times that if I'm stronger than something than my husband, because I have been married, I need to take that role. I'm not gonna throw the weight of the world on him when I know that he may not be able to accomplish that. And then sit back and watch him fail. And then
you be his helpmate. You're his helpmate.
Exactly. So Black women, all this Black women, we're talking women in general, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you get over there, and y'all should have checked out TMI, his podcast last week. You get over there with the others, and then you discover that she just like every other woman. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stop making a divide in Black, white, masculinity. When we was growing up, it was you a woman and you a man. That's just that. And if you were taught certain things, that's how you were taught. But when you know better, you do better. For a lot of us who've been in the military, who have moved outside, things that I probably was taught, when I started getting around other women, I started learning, I need to unlearn this. Maybe I was doing that wrong. Maybe that doesn't fit into this scenario in my life, because you can't go around in the world talking this is how I was raised, this is how I was, this is how I am, because sometimes we have to take a step back and say, what can I do better? Sterling, did you have something to say?
Yeah, so probably out of this whole group, I've never been married.
Okay.
I've never been married. I've been in multiple relationships, but one thing I had to learn in a relationship is that you gotta let your pride go.
Yeah.
You gotta let that pride go, because
That's on both sides.
Both sides, because that pride will have you sitting up at night in that car driving around like, man. But yeah,
you throwing shots at me, Sterling. No, I'm just playing, because I used to be very, very prideful, Sterling. So most definitely.
I'm very prideful, and the reason I'm very prideful is because of the way I was raised.
Yeah.
I didn't have a father in my life until I was 21 years old. So I had to learn differently than, like I said, a lot of people that had a father in their life. So like I said, that pride can get you in a lot of trouble. It can set you up for some madness. I'll tell you right now. But I agree. You got a lot of women to take some of that weight off your shoulders, because it gets too much. Now you're affecting the home, you're affecting the kids and stuff like that. So I agree. Yeah. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. So as far as developing, when y'all are looking at women, and preferably Black women, what do you think that I know what Cam gonna say. I know we don't listen all the time, y'all. We might talk too much. How do y'all think that we can actually get back to just being one and actually coming together as one. I know a lot of times we have women that get in relationships and have babies with these men, and the men don't take care of those kids. But then you have men that take care of their kids, and the women are not allowing them the access to be in their child's life. So what do y'all think about that? Because Sterling, I heard you say you have 2 children, and Cam, I know that you have 1. What do y'all say about, just the divide in the families once these women carry these kids for 40 weeks, high risk pregnancies, ankle swollen, and
we get it, pissing every 5 minutes. I know we I don't know. No, but the thing about it is one perspective I look at it is our society has came to a point where they understand that roles are a bad thing. People think, if you say out there, that's not my role. That when you look at roles, I think society makes it bad, but it's not always a bad thing, because my father wasn't in my life. I learned how to be a man and everything that I saw from Sylvester Lyons. He was a man born in the 1920s from Mississippi. You see what I'm saying? But I looked up to my grandfather. But what I was trying to say is that it was certain roles that he had. It was certain roles that my grandmama had. It wasn't that she was lower than him. It wasn't that he was above her. We already know the hierarchy of how God outlines how the household should be. But when did we become where we're still not teammates just because I feel like, okay, just say for instance, I'm married. It's just a firm thing on me. I didn't think, I was growing up, that women shouldn't have to pay bills, because it's certain things that I'm going to come home and do that I should suspect that you should take care of because I'm doing this. It's not diminishing you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're beneath them, but I feel like, when did we make roles being a bad thing? And because of that, it has caused a divide. Oh, you saying that I'm just staying here cooking and cleaning and blah, 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 and this ain't work. Women feel like they not being acknowledged. And I'm saying from a housewife perspective, that's not working. I understand that. Taking care of kids all day long, cooking, cleaning, laundry, sickness, and making sure that is a job in totality, which in itself. But you see how society has got it so twisted that we're still butting heads when really roles is not a bad thing. Roles are just a team playing their 2 teammates playing their part for the best interest of the household.
Okay, what's up, Sterling?
I agree with you, Cam, on that. We talk about roles. I think roles should be discussed in a relationship. A lot of times, men put roles on a woman without even asking her questions up front. Like, hey, you're going to do this, you do that. Same thing with women. Women also do the same thing. Hey, you're going to do this because you're a man. All right, I'm a man. That don't mean I got to take out the trash every day. You can take trash out also. You can cut the grass as well. But at the same time, I think roles should be discussed. I think Natasha said something about, roles are structured to a relationship. So I agree with the role part. I do.
Yeah. What do you think, Jazz?
I agree. I don't know where it came from or how it came, but in order to run a team, basketball has defense. You got your point guard. You in order to run it, everybody has a role. So that's the same, and that's a relationship that the teammates have amongst one another. So building a relationship with your partner, you're gonna have different roles. But like Sterling said, no one's talking about the roles. It's just an expectation because you're a woman and because you're a man, you're supposed to step in and do this, or you're supposed to step in and do that. We're not communicating, the roles that we want to play in one another's life.
Our roles
These comments are cutting up, y'all. They are cutting.
Laura say she ain't cutting no grass.
Look, Lord.
Hey, unless she's allergic to it, she ain't exempt.
Look, Laura done cut plenty of grass in her military career. When you was on Sergeant Major Detail, they ain't discriminate. It could be all females out there.
Hey, no, they discriminate. How some people they got over because you sleeping with the first sergeant, so you ain't no these.
Star, you said it right. She said roles should be discussed in a beginning relationship. Like it should be discussed. It shouldn't be put on somebody just because I'm with you. Oh, you're my wife. No, you can be
what you're gonna do. because I think everybody plays a different role in their relationship.
Yeah, I think that's where we're losing
in their
it.
house. And a lot of times, I guess for me, I have friends that are married and stuff. Sometimes we could be judgmental. What you do that? I don't do that. That's what you do at your house and what I do over here. But also to go back to what Sterling you first said when you came on, social media is telling people
How to be in relationships.
how to be in relationship. All these relationship goals. See, I don't watch reality TV, and I'm proud to say that I don't. But everybody got relationship goals for all these reality TV people. But I be trying to figure out, is y'all gonna break up when the marriage end on social media? You know what I'm saying? So I think, what do you think as far as social media, Sterling, and how it actually really affects relationship for people that are just
Yeah, what I ain't meaning to rub you.
Go ahead.
What did you just say?
She said she role play. I ain't even mad at that, honey. I ain't even mad. I can act like the trash man. I ain't taking out the trash, but I can act like I'm bringing it, bringing the truck over or something. You can jump in there.
You gonna put on the hat too?
Put the full 9 on.
Hey, Sterling, but I see now, like the time is getting short, man. I just want to see if you got like some, before we get into it, Ken, you're not getting ahead of things. Just, kind of
I always get ahead of things. That's what you do, Cam. You know what I'm saying? She worn off. That's what you do.
What for the men out there, and what closing comments, man, do you got for us?
Overall, man, you just gotta stay true to yourself. That's it. Stay true to yourself. Be upfront. Don't lie, cause that stuff come back on you 10 times fold. I tell you right now, it come back on you 10 times fold. So yeah, it was a pleasure being on here tonight. These comments are crazy. They definitely
Nobody tell you to log off yet, so don't be trying to hit the.
Right. Don't be trying to yet.
But like I said,
you are not this. What's crazy about the comments, Sterling? What you want to highlight? What you thinking?
Man, that dude about pointing out black women, like you can't do that, brother. I don't know if you're black, white. I don't know, man. You can't do that. You can't just point out a certain race when it comes to women, man, because you was brought here by a woman. A woman birthed you, so you gotta be patient, man. Everybody not the same, and every woman is not the same, So you can't take one, experience and make it for everybody else down the line. So
I think that's the challenge that we have. We look at our experiences we have, and that's what's really one of mine. That you're sitting there and you're thinking everybody has to be a slave to that experience.
Yeah.
So, and I just think it's just being true to yourself.
Yeah.
Being consistent, having patient understanding, and being willing to forgive. I think by doing that in life, in a relationship.
Also, don't force nothing. Stop forcing stuff.
What do you mean?
That stuff happen. A lot of people force things. Oh, please be mine. Please be my boyfriend. No, just let it happen. Just let it happen.
And you know why? Because
You think that happened to you, Sterling? Somebody forced.
You can do it too now. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, Ty, you right.
Just be mine.
No, I don't want to.
I love my black women. I love them to death.
Yes, protect black women matter. I wore this shirt for a reason. I didn't know why, but now I see.
Like I said, man, whoever you are, you can't come in here like that, man. You can't. Come here.
But we most definitely, far as what you said, Sterling, women. I've seen a lot of women that do force relationships because the guy that they want, Cam, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's not for you. People come into your life for reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes somebody had probably came into your life to teach you a lesson, to be a better person for whoever your actual mate is. Because we choose people. I'm not going to say we. I'm just going to use myself so won't nobody's feelings get hurt. You choose people that are not for you. And then you get mad when it goes south. And then you're asking somebody to help you get out of it. I'm talking about myself. When you should have took a step back, evaluate yourself, and really forgiveness. When we talk about how you just made the comment, don't categorize it, put all black women in a box. Women, we have to stop doing that for men, to our men as well. You know what I'm saying? We have to value them. We have to respect them, because I don't date outside my race. I'm not going to date outside my race. So even though, you know, the black men that I probably had in the past didn't treat me the way I wanted to be treated, you have to learn forgiveness, that Cam always speaks on, to actually say, okay, this is just that person. We talk about character. This is that person character, and not everybody character. We're not going to put everybody in a box together because of one person character, because that's how a lot of times we miss out on our blessings, because we'll get mad, women. When we mad, we done miss the best thing that could have happened to us, because we pissed out. What you want my number for? You know, and we just what you laughing for, Cam?
Yeah, because y'all say that to everybody except for that dude you want.
Like you said,
Man, you gotta quit saying that. Why do you think that? Cam, do you want to talk about this? We can talk about this on the air or off the air.
I'm good.
We ain't got much time. We're gonna have to do it all.
Yeah.
They
were off the chain in the comments today, so I want
Cam
to
got some stuff to say.
I just want to show some love to our viewers, man, because
yes, they here tonight, like they beat
in there. They y'all great comments. I don't know, y'all. It's a delay on my comments. So Jasmine, you will see a comment. Sterling will be reading. So my comments is doing whatever.
Look, as long as we catch them, we're good.
You gotta have that sugar daddy to give you that faster Wi-Fi.
But you know what, Cam? Since you told me I can't get no sugar daddy because I don't want to give up no sugar. So I'm just over here.
It's a new era.
I'm over here. I'm over here with medium speed Wi-Fi right now. You know what I'm saying? until I could do a little better.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Can men have a sugar mama? I mean, I hear a lot of y'all talking about.
Yeah, y'all do.
Yeah.
Some women be tricking.
Are you on the market? Are you on the market, Sterling?
I'm not looking for no sugar mama. I'm good. I'm good right now.
Hold on, Sterling. We gotta ask you.
I'm good right now.
You're single?
I'm good right now.
Okay. All right. All right.
Trying to put people on. Come on, bro.
Thanks for tuning in.
Look, we're gonna let Cam most definitely take us out. Hey, this is Authentic Ears. Thank you for tuning in. We back here again next week. Next week. At 8 p.m. Sterling, you gotta come back, man.
Hey man, you know my birthday is coming up this weekend, so Jazz, we might hit you up to come down to Dallas for my 40th.
Come on, let's go.
Got you. For my
Hold
40th.
on. I feel some kind of way, Cam, because I didn't get no invite. Sterling didn't say, can you roll down to Dallas? It's my birthday. We're gonna kick it with Deidre. He didn't say none of that stuff.
You said kick with Deidre?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get on Deidre, right?
Because I gotta go learn some line dance. I need to go to a class first. Hey, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. If we didn't get a chance to get to you, hey, we're sorry. But comment, we'll go back in there and comment under your stuff. I seen you on there, Tammy, Terry, Christopher. He had a lot of good comments. You know what I'm saying? So ladies, as always, I always say, you know, we have men on here. And when they speak in some real stuff, make sure we're the ones that are looking for good men. You know, tune in because they be speaking some real stuff to us. You know what I'm saying? Look,
you're not looking.
Look, hold on. He threw his
shot. In his inbox because he acting shy. So if you want to take a bite of the pie, slide in the inbox.
Hey, up under the link, you know what I'm saying? His IG will be on there. As always, this is Authentic Ears. You guys, thank you for tuning in. See y'all next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been about it since I was legit. Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been about it since I was legit. Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been about it since I was legit. Real raw, relevant, that's just it. Yeah, I've been riding about it ever since I was legit. Represent, that's legit. Ask your mama about it. Coldest story ever told. When the storm had hit my home, I was out there on the road, I ain't had nowhere to go. They used to turn their nose, hey man, they done. I suppose this the life I chose. Every day, man, this is so.